And I'm not talking just in 1979, but I'm just talking
Well,
generally.
let's use that as the example, because that's how the regime started in 1979. And the first thing they did in 1979 was kidnap 66 Americans. So in order for me to be convinced of your position of it's in response to American aggression, what specific American aggression? And correct me if I'm wrong, the example you gave is the bombs dropping in Gaza. I mean, there were Jews living in Gaza in 1979. Now there are no Jews living in Gaza. It is Judenrein. So like what specifically forced the Iranian government to kidnap 66 Americans and then kill just 4 years later 240 U.S. Marines? Like, what was the specific thing that we did?
I'm not sure the specific thing in 1979, but I'm saying that it's not. I think it's unfair to say that these people are just acting out of like craziness or out of like hatred. Usually, when someone attacks someone else, it's because they've done something to them.
No, they're acting out of radical Shiite ideology. The 12ers are.
So normally I wouldn't care enough to make a video about something like this, but dishonesty like this just hurts my heart so much. So I'm going to go ahead and disravel this massive AIPAC talking point for you. This right here is the Jubilee Roundtable that the clip is from, in case you want to go check it out yourself. I believe it's like 20 minutes in or something like that. But instead of me, myself, explaining to you the answer to this ignorant individual's question, and I'm calling him ignorant because there is an answer to his question, and he knows that there is an answer to his question. He just knows that she doesn't know. So if he presses her on it, that he's going to make himself seem like there's not actually an answer. So just as a fun little gotcha, instead of me, myself, explaining it, I'm going to have Charlie Kirk, who loved to explain this situation. I'm going to have Charlie Kirk himself explain why Iran did this in 1979.
Remember that we, the American government, are the reason why Iran is radical. We did this. They had a democratically elected leader that we did not like. I remember, I believe his name was
Mossad.
Yeah, right?
Mossadegh.
Yeah, Mossadegh, thank you. And we didn't like him because he wanted to nationalize the oil. Specifically, the Brits didn't like it.
50s.
Even in Wikipedia, 1953 Iranian coup d'etat aided by intelligence agencies of the UK and United States.
Weird.
So then we put the Shah back in, if my memory serves me correctly, who was sick and unpopular, meaning he was actually suffering. Physically sick. And we paved the way for the most radical elements of Islam from a country that, Patrick, you know it better than I do, the Persian people are the most entrepreneurial. They're some of the smartest people that have really been living under radical Islamic captivity for many decades. Why am I bringing this up? Sometimes your intervention can make things far, far worse.